A political firestorm has erupted within the MAGA movement, exposing deep divisions that are quickly spiraling into an all-out civil war. Prominent figures like Laura Loomer, Elon Musk, and Vivek Ramaswamy have found themselves at the center of a controversy that could fracture the movement. This internal conflict, fueled by debates over immigration policy and cultural identity, is drawing significant attention as it unfolds across social media platforms. The controversy began when Laura Loomer, a vocal MAGA activist and former advisor to Donald Trump, launched scathing attacks on Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. The dispute stems from their positions on H-1B visas, which allow highly educated foreign workers to contribute to fields such as artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency mining, and advanced computing. Loomer and her supporters argue that such policies undermine American workers and cater to globalist interests. Loomer's criticism intensified after Trump appointed Indian-American tech executive Sridhar Vembu to head AI policy in the White House. Her outrage highlights a broader anti-immigrant sentiment within certain MAGA factions, particularly those who view non-white immigrants as threats to American cultural and economic dominance. Loomer framed her attacks within the context of the Great Replacement theory, a widely debunked and racist conspiracy theory suggesting that Democrats are deliberately replacing white voters with immigrants to maintain political power. Elon Musk quickly found himself in the crosshairs. Loomer accused him of prioritizing cheap foreign labor over American workers, labeling him an advocate of what she called slave laborers from India and China. Musk responded dismissively, calling Loomer a clout chaser and suggesting that her accusations were rooted in desperation for relevance. The backlash against Ramaswamy was equally intense. Critics, including pro-Trump podcaster Brendan Dilley, lambasted Ramaswamy for comments about American culture. Ramaswamy argued that the root of America's struggles lies in cultural mediocrity rather than a lack of intellectual capability. This statement provoked outrage among MAGA hardliners, who interpreted it as an attack on American values and an endorsement of foreign influence. The situation further escalated when Musk appeared to support a controversial social media post describing Americans as intellectually inferior. Instead of condemning the language, Musk endorsed the post, reinforcing perceptions that he and Ramaswamy are out of touch with MAGA's core values. This growing rift highlights deeper ideological tensions within MAGA. Figures like Nick Fuentes, a self-proclaimed white supremacist, have amplified criticisms of J.D. Vance's Indian-American wife, Usha, and their mixed-race family. These sentiments underscore broader anxieties about cultural assimilation and racial identity within the movement. Loomer's comments epitomize these fears, accusing tech billionaires of exploiting immigration policies to consolidate wealth and power. She criticized the ability of wealthy elites to influence Trump's agenda, framing Musk and Ramaswamy as symbols of betrayal. Her rhetoric reflects the MAGA base's broader distrust of globalization and elite institutions. In response, Ramaswamy and Musk have attempted to downplay the controversy. However, their perceived elitism and support for immigration policies have made them targets for MAGA loyalists who view such positions as antithetical to Trump's America First agenda. The infighting within MAGA raises questions about the movement's future. Trump's reliance on figures like Musk and Ramaswamy for their expertise and financial resources may alienate portions of his base. At the same time, the backlash highlights the difficulties of balancing pragmatism with ideological purity. Trump's decision to appoint Vembu to lead AI policy further complicates matters. While Vembu's qualifications are widely recognized, his appointment has intensified accusations of favoritism toward immigrants. Critics argue that such appointments undermine Trump's original campaign promises to prioritize American workers. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds for these debates. The hashtag Doe Twins, mocking Musk and Ramaswamy, has trended on Trump's own Truth Social platform, signaling widespread dissatisfaction among MAGA supporters. The hashtag references the fictional Department of Government Efficiency, portraying Musk and Ramaswamy as out-of-touch bureaucrats. The controversy has also revived debates over the economic impact of H-1B visas. Supporters argue that these visas address critical labor shortages in high-tech industries, enabling innovation and economic growth. Opponents, however, claim that they depress wages and displace American workers. This schism reflects broader challenges facing the Republican Party. MAGA's reliance on populist rhetoric has created tensions with more technocratic and business-friendly conservatives. These divisions could undermine the party's cohesion, particularly as it prepares for the 2024 elections. Observers have noted parallels between MAGA's struggles and the collapse of coalition governments in parliamentary systems. In countries like France and Germany, ideological differences often lead to government paralysis and early elections. While the U.S. political system is more stable, internal discord within MAGA could hinder its ability to govern effectively. Elon Musk's role in this drama highlights the risks of aligning with controversial figures. While Musk's wealth and influence have bolstered Trump's campaign, his polarizing persona and provocative statements have alienated portions of the base. Speculation abounds about how long Musk will remain aligned with Trump, with some predicting that the partnership could unravel within months. Ramaswamy's prospects are similarly uncertain. Despite his success in the tech sector, his comments about American culture have fueled doubts about his commitment to MAGA principles. Critics view him as an outsider who lacks the grassroots appeal needed to galvanize the base. The unfolding MAGA civil war underscores the challenges of maintaining unity in a movement defined by its populist and nationalist rhetoric. As figures like Loomer continue to stoke divisions, the movement's long-term viability may depend on its ability to reconcile ideological differences. For Democrats and other political opponents, this infighting presents an opportunity to exploit MAGA's weaknesses. By highlighting these divisions, they can undermine the movement's credibility and disrupt its agenda. Legal battles, congressional hearings, and public scrutiny could further complicate MAGA's efforts to implement its policies. As the 2024 elections approach, the MAGA civil war is likely to intensify. Trump's ability to navigate these challenges will determine whether the movement can maintain its momentum or succumb to internal strife. Meanwhile, observers will continue to monitor the fallout, recognizing that the stakes extend beyond MAGA to the broader political landscape. Stay tuned for more updates as this story develops. MAGA's internal battles promise to reshape the political landscape, and we'll be here to provide analysis and insights every step of the way.